Alright fuckers, welcome back to the PES 2019 Hearts Master League. This is episode 11 and today Xbox just went idle there, didn't hit anything for fuck's hat-trick. I mean, I can't even score fucking a goal, never mind score a hat-trick with somebody. Right, but anyway, today we're going to be showing this episode in its entirety, full entirety, because fuck, sorry. I've been sick for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, fucking non-stop, and it's absolutely getting me down, man. I'm sick of it. Anyway, I want to talk about a few things in Scottish football and shit like that. Plus, like I said, I have been sick, haven't really been able to edit much shit, so I thought if I just play this, I can upload it, directly after I'm done with it, and then we'll get a video on the channel. So that is what I was hoping to accomplish by doing this live. I'm only going to play one game, it's against St Johnstone, then hopefully later on today when I'm feeling a bit better we'll start uploading the normal clips, the edited videos such as the FIFA 19, get more of PES uploaded, and I'll try, probably starting from next week, I will try uploading the series that I was originally doing before these two games come out, which does include Football Manager, the 2 series. I'll try and upload the Walking Dead Telltale series, although that's going to business, so I don't know, I'll probably finish it even though I don't know if they'll release the last 2 episodes because they're bankrupt or whatever, but we'll fucking see. Right, so last time out against Hamilton, against Hibs actually, we got a draw. 3-3 draw, came 3-1 down. And you can look at my results. 3-3 draw against Hibs was great. The 9-0 against Atlanta, I'd rather not talk about. I lost 3-0 to Hamilton again, rather not talk about. Before that, a 1-1 draw against Celtic. Then before that, the last game in the league was the 2-1 win against Rangers. So you can see, again, in the big games, I'm fucking great, man. I'm fantastic. To beat Rangers and then to draw with both Celtic and Hibs, you know what I mean? Decent, very decent, but against the smaller teams, I seem to be doing absolute shit, and I'm just no happy with that. But I do believe I can turn it around. If you look at the statistics in the games, I tend to be dominating a lot of games and just not winning. Therefore, I'm pretty much convinced that as soon as I start, improving in front of goal and taking my chances and just getting better at the game, I will start winning these games. To me, it's not a question of I need to lower the difficulty or the AI is too good for me. It seems to be me. It's me not being good enough in front of goal rather than the AI being too good. With FIFA 19, it's a little bit different, I would say. I think with FIFA 19, I wouldn't say I'm dominating games. Some games I'm maybe, it's about levels. Some games I might be edging it. And then other games, teams will be, hammering me, and likely so they'll be getting the win. So I can't really complain with FIFA 19. But I mean, FIFA 19 is just out. I wouldn't, and it's a new difficulty, ultimate difficulty. I wouldn't expect to be mastering it. But I do think I will improve in all these. So we're going to get into the game. Chris Boyd is the top goal scorer in the league with 7 goals. Not too bad. I mean, we're lucky if we've scored 7 goals altogether. That's how shite we are. Right, as for the game plan, we're going to go with, I think we'll just go with what we've got here. Mulroney on the right, Naismith on the left. Danny Amank was a 69 rated player, that's crazy. But McDonald, I might actually put McDonald on instead of Mulroney. I think I'm going to go with McDonald, try and play some of the youth. Who else have we got Morrison. Do we want Morrison on the bench? I kind of like Morrison. But maybe we want Mulroney. Shit, I don't know. We've got Haring there not playing, he's on the bench. I think we'll put him in instead of Hughes. Maybe we want Haring on instead of Juhum. I don't know. We'll put Juhum in there. Puts him up to 71. We'll put Haring in here. Brings him down to a 64, but I still think he's got pretty good use there. So this is the team we're going to go with. Burns seems to be suspended for this game. Either that or he's loaned out or something. He might be loaned out. I don't quite know what's wrong with Burns. But that's the team we're going to go with. Doyle, Garuccio, Berra, Suter, Smith, Haring, Cochrane, Chuhum, Naismith, McDonald and Uchi up front. We really need to start fucking winning games, so I'm hoping here we can do it against St Johnstone. St Johnstone, you can see, going with a rather weakened side, I believe. Kane, Hurst, I'm not really familiar with those guys. We've got Davidson, Craig, Anderson, Kerr, Sander, Clark. But it doesn't look like the strongest St Johnstone. I'm aware. Jesus Christ, man, alarm gonna, thank God I don't have work today. Right, so I did want to talk about a few things. First of all, I want to talk about the Scottish Cup semi-final. To me, fucking ridiculous. Like, how can they bloody schedule both games at the same stadium on the same day? I mean, that's unbelievable. For as long as I can remember, for as long as I've been alive, all I've heard is both Old Firm teams can't play in the same day in the same city. You know, they can't have a game at Ibrox and you can't have a game at Parkhead or Celtic Park, whatever you want to call it. And for that reason, you know, we've never seen the Old Firm play at the same time, same day at home. And now all of a sudden they're having, not only they're having both Old Firm teams in Glasgow, but they're also having like another two massive clubs, Hearts and Aberdeen, and they're having them play inside the same stadium with not that long between games. Now you imagine if the first game of the Aberdeen Rangers match goes to even extra time or penalties, by the time they get cleared, man, you're going to have, you know, the Celtic and Hearts fans coming in. And after the match, I mean, Rangers and Aberdeen fans, you would probably expect them to go to bars, they're going to be drinking, and then you're going to have the Celtic and Hearts fans coming in, and, you know, because it's a late kick-off, they'll probably be wanting to have a drink before the match starts, so you're going to have like 4 sets of fans fucking running around Glasgow, absolutely drunk, getting drinking, smashed, all that shite, and then obviously you're going to have 2 sets of fans, well, probably, I don't know if they'll be sticking around tonight, but when the second set of fans come in, at least one of the fans are going to be lost a semi-final, and you just can't imagine they're going to be in the greatest of moods, can you? So to me it's just asking for trouble, it's asking for chaos, and I just don't know why they couldn't play the Rangers Aberdeen one at Hampden and then played the Celtic Hearts one at Murrayfield. To me that would have made a lot more sense, and I just don't know why they wouldn't do that. I mean, Peter says, why can't they play Celtic and Hearts at Ibrox and then play Celtic Aberdeen at Hampden? But to me, the Murrayfield thing's a better option. And not just because, you know, I think it would favour Hearts. I don't think that. Then you could say, well, why not move the Rangers Aberdeen one to Murrayfield? But to me, that would make no sense. Why have 2 sets of fans coming in for Aberdeen and Glasgow coming into Edinburgh when you could just have the 1 set of fans coming in for Glasgow, and you've already got a set of fans that wouldn't need to travel? It would just make no sense to have the Hearts fans leaving Edinburgh going to Glasgow, and then having Celtic fans leaving Glasgow to go to Edinburgh, then also having the Aberdeen fans coming in from, you know, up north. That would just make 0 sense. So I don't know why they've done it, guys. I hope there's no trouble, obviously. I hope Hearts get through. Well, I don't really care what the final is. I mean, I guess I'd rather Aberdeen because I think it would be an easier match. But if it's Hearts Rangers in the final, I mean, that'd be good too. As long as it's not Celtic and somebody, that's probably that's the only final I don't really want. But I mean, I think it's good for Scottish football. It's probably the strongest semi-final lineup I can remember in a long time in any of the cups. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a while since it's been, you know, this strong. You'd argue it's 4 of the top 5 teams in Scotland in the semis, and you don't often get that due to maybe, I don't know, teams underperforming, getting knocked out, or maybe just meeting each other in the draws and having to knock one or the other team out. So that's my views on that. To me, Hearts Celtic should be moved to Hampden. Don't know why it's not been moved, but well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens on the day. It's all about football in the end, but there's a lot of cunts in Scotland, you've got to remember that. Oh my god, it's Stu Hume here. Uchi, come on! Oh, what a goal! Fucking hell, talking about cunts. The big black one smashed it into the net. Happy fucking days. First goal of the day. See, maybe I'm better off not actually talking about the match, just talk all this shite. That's when I'm in my element. That's when I'm at my best, and I went and scored a nice wee goal there, so very lucky. It took about 20, alarm going off again, it took about 20 ping pongs, and eventually went into the net, so happy with that. Uchi getting a goal. Hopefully now we can hold on and try and take what would be a crucial 3 points. Might be enough to move us off the bottom of the table, we'll have to see. I did mention this in one of my comments on one of my videos about how I thought I would do this season. Obviously when it started I had high expectations, I wanted to compete for second place. I understand that's not going to be the case now after such a disastrous start. Where I can go from here, I'm not too sure. I think as long as we don't finish in the bottom 2, that's my main goal. But I would like to try and get into the top 6, maybe sneak a 6th place or 5th place finish. I just, unfortunately, I think due to the horrific start, I don't think expecting much more than that is really that realistic at this stage of the game. But who knows, if we can put on an epic run, then you never know, maybe we could get up to those sort of positions. But for now, I'm just going to try and focus on, you know, avoiding finishing in the last couple of places, and then we'll see how the season goes. But for now, let's just try and win as many games as possible, and let's try and move up the table. Right, so I've talked about the Scottish Cup semi-finals. I think it's a ridiculous idea. I mean, they've definitely got loads of other options. They could even postpone a semi-final and play it on, you know, the next Sunday or the next Saturday, whatever. I think someone says, why not move it to a Monday? I mean, you must be fucking retarded, mate. People work. How can you have a fucking semi-final on a 3 o'clock Monday? Can you imagine the amount of people that would miss the semi-final because of work or have to take days off work, man? That just wouldn't work. So I don't. I mean, I was reading all these comments last night on the BBC Sport page, and I mean, some people really have like 2 fucking brain cells inside their noggins, like. But anyway, moving on, we've got the fixtures today for the Scottish Premiership. Hearts are taking on St Johnstone. I think it's vital that we win it, even though regardless of the results this weekend, we will remain top, which is good. But I honestly believe 2 points. I was 2 points dropped against Livingston, even though Livingston have started the season very well. I think if you're drawing at home to Livingston, it is 2 points dropped. You know, I mean, they're newly promoted. They don't have the greatest squad. I know they're doing well, but it was 2 points dropped. It is what it is. So, hold on, we've got a nice attack here, lining up. Shahum, going to take a shot from dist. Oh, I thought it was going to be in. Right, so as I was saying, I think we need to beat St Johnstone here, keep the pressure on. Celtic are playing Aberdeen. I don't expect Aberdeen to get any. I mean, it's a game where you're looking at, I mean, Aberdeen, you know, one of the better teams, one of the better squads. It should be a game where you look at it and you go, oh, Celtic could drop points here, but I just don't have much faith in Aberdeen. I know they beat them at the end of last season, but I mean, there's a lot of controversy there with Rangers, you know, needing Aberdeen to lose, and then Celtic losing to Aberdeen. It's just, I mean, I think a lot of people are thinking, did Celtic lie down? Who knows? I thought it was a good performance for Aberdeen, but I guess we'll never know. Previously, before that, I think they'd lost all 10 games in a row to Celtic, so it doesn't look good in terms of hoping that Aberdeen pick up points against Celtic. You might ask, why am I so concerned about Celtic dropping points? Let's be honest, it doesn't matter how shit they've started or who's the closest to us in the league. Celtic are still the favourites for the league, no doubt about it, and if we are going to try and mount a challenge, Celtic is the team to beat. I don't care where they are in the league. I don't care if Rangers and Hibs are in front of them. It doesn't really matter, guys. We're only, 6 games in. You need to be realistic here. Celtic are the favourites, and until they go about, I don't know, 10 points behind with only about 5 games to go, then they're probably going to remain the favourites until that happens. So to me, it's all about Celtic at the moment, and I just hope they drop points. If we could win the day and Aberdeen even get a draw against Celtic, that would be an absolute fucking fantastic result. I wouldn't care if Rangers won or Hibs won. It's all about Celtic in my opinion at the moment, so as long as they drop points, I'll be happy enough with that. And then I think our next fixture in the league is against Rangers at Ibrox. That should be an absolute belter of a match. I just hope we're getting into it on a positive. I think a draw here would be a terrible result today. A defeat to lose our unbeaten run heading into a massive game against Rangers. So that just, I think that would be awful, man. It would, oh my god, talk about awful. That is awful from the Hearts defence, and Liam Craig should have absolutely buried that. But he didn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. Still 1-0. Yeah, so I mean, it's crucial that we win the day, even if all of our top rivals win, even if Celtic, Hibs, Rangers win. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As long as we win and keep the pressure on them, that is what does matter. And we were unlucky against Livingston. We should have beat Livingston. Even Naismith, he's been on fire, yet he missed the penalty. It was just bad luck. We hit the bar 3 times. You know, that shit happens in football. There's just games where, talking about games where shit happens. Shit's happening here for St Johnstone. Should have scored 2 goals there, but they've missed it. Been an even game. We have the lead at half time. Hopefully we can hang on to it. But yeah, guys, as I say, let's just try and win the day. Keep the pressure on the teams below us, and if we win, it puts pressure on them to win, to stay up with us. So I mean, I keep trying to talk here, but my throat is like, I just I need to put it down, man. I'm fucking. If I was a horse running the Grand National, man, I'd have been shot 10 days ago. Right, but anyway, up next, I see these Patreon. I've heard a couple of people say like about Patreon accounts, right? And I say ages ago that I wouldn't have a Patreon account because I don't believe in just begging for money. And to me, that's what Patreon accounts are like. And then I thought about it again, and I'm thinking, well, perhaps I would in the future. No, I'm not thinking anytime soon, but perhaps in the future, if the channel ever grows, I would consider having a Patreon account, but it would be to offer a legit fucking service, so you're actually getting something for your money. For example, that if you did sign up for the Patreon, then you would, I don't know, get to play games with me on the channel that would be uploaded, and like give like legit shout outs, or have play series together on the channels and stuff like that. I would not be I wouldn't be taking money off people to be like, yo, you can, if you donate $10 a month to me, you can follow me on Instagram. Like, what the fuck is that? Or if you pay the $20 premium fucking content access, you get to talk to me online. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking charge anybody. What a load of shite, man. See anyone that thinks they're big enough, or I don't know, famous enough, or whatever, important enough, relevant enough to actually ask people to pay money to talk to them, like what a knob. Like if you're gonna take money off people to talk to you, you're an absolute prick in my opinion, and I would never do that. And St Johnstone have missed another chance. But when I did think about it, I thought perhaps if there is a way that I don't know, if there's a way that I feel people can, you know, subscribe to me and offer a small monthly donation, and I can give them something in return for their subscription, then I would consider it. And like I said, if I did do it, I mean, the maximum would probably, I mean, I don't know, I mean, minimum would be like $1 a month maximum. I'm not going to take a lot of money. I wouldn't ask for fucking, I don't know, maybe like $3 at a push. I mean, I see these accounts. I mean, check out, man, if you go on Patreon, you've got some YouTubers, and they're not even big famous YouTubers, and they've got packages at like $100, $200 a month for you to subscribe to them. And all you're getting is like, oh, you get a thank you from me, and I put you in the end of the credits. Like, are you shitting me? $200 just to go to someone's fucking credits? Like, what a load of pish. I mean, $200 I'd expect to have my cock sucked for $200, you know what I mean? So, I honestly don't get that crap, man, I really don't. So like I said, man, if I ever was going to do it, and I haven't even decided, and if I do decide, it's not going to be any time soon. It probably be more likely, I don't know, come out maybe towards the fall of next year, if the channel is a bit bigger. And for the subscription, like I say, I would maybe want to, you know, maybe once a month, we get to play a game of your choice, and I will upload it to the channel. Maybe for the small, for like maybe the $1 a month thing, we could have a monthly podcast where everyone is, you know, invited to the podcast or whatever, and we could do it on Google Hangouts or Skype or something. So, you know, so you're actually getting something for your dollar rather than just be like, yo, give me $10 and I'll let you follow me on Instagram. Like, what a load of pish. I want people to interact with me for free. I don't want to charge anybody money to talk to me. I talk a load of shit anyway, you know what I mean? How could I possibly charge you to talk to me? Ridiculous. But I mean, if people want to go on Patreon and rob cunts out their money for like a fake fucking thank you or a fake credit at the end of a video, then, you know, you can be a dickhead and go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to do that. So that is it really, guys, with the Patreon thing. I've talked about the Scottish Cup final, talked about today's fixtures. I know nobody probably wants to hear this, but if you've been following that, what's his name, Brett Kavanaugh court case thing, I mean, to me that is sickening. Some guy, they obviously don't like this guy because he's been nominated by Donald Trump to be I'm not quite sure what it is, but this guy is a top nomination for Donald Trump. They're not a good save there for Doyle. So now all of a sudden they have paid some woman to file a fake. You know, she's not even claiming rape. She's claiming like she was he grinded it against her when she was 15, but she doesn't know like where it happened, what year it happened. She knows she was 15, but she can't work out the year, and she's supposed to be a doctor, and she's got all these like medical certificates and shit like that, but she can't do a simple mathematic question to figure out what year she would have been 15 in. So I mean, that's a bit dodgy. But yeah, she doesn't know where she was. She's no witnesses. She doesn't know how she got to this house that they were supposedly drinking in. She doesn't know how she got home. She doesn't know nothing. All she knows is apparently she got grinded against when she was 15, and it was this guy that did it. She's all her close friends are saying they have no memory of this. They have no, you know, proof that this happened, any shit like that. And this guy, you know, came out and did like a 45-minute speech. Seems very legit. He's got a diary and shit, and all that's what he was. But I don't know, guys, just sickening. I know nobody wants to hear about politics, but to me, it's fucking sick that he'd stoop to that level just to, you know, try and stop someone who's been nominated. To me, feminism is cancer. Fucking liberalism is a fucking disease. And yeah, man, I never really cared about politics, but people now are fucking crazy now. And Tony Watt, he doesn't care about politics either. He cares about just scoring this goal, and he's absolutely made a mess of that. So that is my opinion on that. But for the last 15 minutes of this game, I'm going to shut the fuck up and let's talk about it, because we're actually winning 1-0, if you could believe it. And we're going forward now with Garuccio. He's going to try and play in Uche. Uche, can he turn his man? He plays in Haring. Haring with a shot straight into the hands of Sander Clark. Sander Clark, power of that ball actually sent him on his ass, so it must have been a lot of power in that. But it wasn't good enough because it was straight at him, so it was a comfortable save in the end. McDonald through to Uche. Back to Smith. McDonald. Oh, McDonald, lovely goal. 2-0, and it is fantastic. That is why you play the young kids, man. I am gonna try and get the older boys out the team. Obviously not Naismith, because Naismith's a fucking legend, and Christoph Berra as well. But I mean, players like Schumi or Juhum, whatever you want to pronounce them. I keep getting told I'm pronouncing it wrong, but to me it's Juhum. People are saying it's Schumi, but I don't know. Or Juhum. To me it's Juhum. I don't know. It's like you pronounce the D, but it's like a silent D at the same time, so it's not really, you don't really pronounce it. But you know what I mean? You pronounce it a little bit, kind of. I don't know. It's fucking weird. And we'd be better off just assigning all these foreign players like Scottish names, you know, like Bobag and all this stuff. So we know how to actually call them when they're on the ball. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I do want to try and bring in as many young players as possible to the squad, and obviously they'll grow. And I don't know, I just like to see young Scottish players in the team. The more, the better for me. But we're 2-0 up now against St Johnstone. I am going to go ahead and make substitutions. We haven't even made a sub in the entire match, and I think some of the players are bound to be fucking knackered. So we'll have a look here. McDonald is fucked. We'll take him up. We'll bring Mulroney on. Ollie Lee. We'll bring him on for Cochrane, who's screwed. And Naismith's pretty tired. We will bring on a Mankwa. I will do that. So that is us making the substitutions here. St Johnstone come down the right hand side. Ball comes in. Berra is going to try and keep him away. It's offside. It has to be. It's a goal. St Johnstone get back in it here. And I thought it was offside, but apparently not. Curtis Kane or Chris Kane, I don't know who it is, getting the goal. And that gives St Johnstone a lifeline. We'll see again here. Was it offside? Well, the balls actually came behind him there. And then he's been played onside there by, it looks like, Harry Cochrane. So that's unfortunate, guys, to concede a goal like that. Here comes the substitutions on. Perhaps if we'd made them earlier, fresh legs would have been alright. We cannot afford to draw this game. 6 minutes to go, guys. Let's just try our best to hold on. Definitely cannot afford to draw this. We need as many points as we can get. Starting off with this free against St Johnstone. Ball played out to Amankwa. He's going to try and play inside to Ollie Lee. And that is piss poor there. And we could be under threat, man. It's St Johnstone coming forward. And there's a poor pass. Bit better passing. We could have been in major trouble, but thankfully it wasn't the case. Ball played it to Smith. Mulroney. Juhum to Mulroney. Oh, Uchi's just, I don't know why he's so far. He's backing off when we really needed him to come to us, and he just didn't do it. Berra skips away for his man. Avoids the tackle. Juhum. Mulroney. Into Uchi. To Juhum. Back to Uchi, and this could be a second goal. That Uchi's took out there by the defender. And that's it, guys. We've won. Could you believe it? Only our second win of the season. Like I say, since that win against Rangers, results have definitely picked up. I know we had 2 bad results against Atlanta where we lost 9-0, but really I kind of just threw that game away once we were a couple of goals behind because I knew we were out. And then obviously we got smashed off Hamilton, which was an awful result, but we put that behind us, and now we picked up 3 points. So you can see Aberdeen drew with Kilmarnock dropping points. Celtic have beat Livingston 2-0, Rangers have beat Hamilton 2-0, and Hibs have beat St Mirren 4-1. So at the top of the table, my throat, man, it's not letting me speak. What the fuck, right? At the top of the table is Celtic and Rangers, then followed by Hibs. So, I mean, you've got to be realistic here. I mean, Celtic have only dropped points in one game that was against us. They've only fucking conceded 1 goal that was against us. I mean, that is insane. I just don't think we're getting as much credit for that draw against Celtic as we deserve. But anyway, as you can see, Celtic top, Rangers second. I mean, Rangers are doing pretty well, and you think about it, they've only lost to 2 teams. One of them was us, and then they've also drew another. But I mean, for Celtic to do so well and for Rangers to only be 6 points behind them does kind of show how well they are doing. But yeah, so we've got Celtic, Rangers and Burnley at the top, Motherwell behind them. We're on 8 points. Realistically, I mean, why can't we finish third when you think about it? We're 13 points off the Hibs. Is it really that impossible that we can't come back? I'm looking at Dundee. They've only scored 4 goals in 12 games. That is fucking shocking. St Johnstone have conceded a lot of goals, 22. We've conceded the most, 23. Celtic, only, like I said, only conceded the 1, and that was against us. I think in terms of goals scored, we're not doing that bad. Obviously, I would like to score more goals, but it's the goals we've conceded that is annoying me more. But I tend to chuck games whenever I know we're not going to win. I don't do it intentionally, but I tend to end up losing them by, a fucking inflated scoreline, which I need to stop that. Celtic only scored 17 goals in 12 games, so they're not averaging many goals at all. They're averaging less than 1.5 goals a game. I'm shocked that they actually got that many points, considering the lack of goals that they've got, but obviously their defence is fucking great, and they've only conceded against us. So guys, that will do it then for this episode. We'll skip up to the next game, which is against Motherwell, 4th in the table. Will be another tough game, but hopefully we can beat them. That will be in the next episode. I will be playing the Motherwell game, and then I'll probably skip the game against Villarreal, because, why not? We're out, there's no point playing it. I'll just let the assistant manager, take over, and then we've got another home game against Kilmarnock. If we could pick up... I'm going to be realistic, guys. I'm not going to just, pick out fucking, going to say, right, we need to win this game, win that game, win this game. That's not going to happen, because we're at bottom for a reason, because we're obviously not that good at the game. But if we can pick up 4 points, I think that's realistic. A draw against either Motherwell or Kilmarnock, and then beat the other one. That is what I'm going to hope for. Then after that, we've got Dundee. Dundee are struggling mad. So if we can beat Dundee... we need 7 points at minimum from these next 3 games. Then you see we take on Aberdeen, St Mirren, Rangers, Celtic. So tough games coming up ahead. But yeah, next episode, we've got Motherwell and Kilmarnock. We're going to try and pick up 4 points. If we could get all 6, that would be absolutely fantastic. But for a moment, we'll see what we get, and then there's players there to scout, which I guess we'll have a look at them maybe in the next episode. There's a free agent there. Who does he play for? Well, he doesn't play for anybody. Obviously, he's a free agent. Balby. Could we maybe get that guy? Who knows? 29. Looks a bit weird. I don't know. I don't think we need him. I think we'll stick with Gucci. Or maybe try and get Mitchell actually on a proper deal. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it. Until next time, I've been Son of Scotland 90. Thanks for watching, and hopefully the videos will resume being uploaded on a pretty regular basis, hopefully daily. I want to get at least 2 FIFA career modes uploaded per day, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace.